So, when you are thinking of purchasing property here in the what's going on there? Gone fizzy. Okay, I'll sit over here. So, when you are thinking of purchasing a property in the Hondon Valley, you obviously want to come out and have a look at the properties first. And there are some things that you can do in order to prepare for your trip over here to Spain. And some time spent whilst you're at home, maybe on the computer, will save you an awful lot of time when you're here in Spain, when your time is limited, and so you could be looking at wrong properties and things like that. So this episode is all about using a little bit of nous and preparing for your trip to come over to Spain. So welcome to episode number 186 of 2 Minute Tuesday, where we look at the preparations you can make before you come to Spain. Okay, so the first thing I've got on the list of things that you should do before you arrive here in Spain is to define your requirements. Now, what I mean before that about this is define exactly what sort of property it is that you're looking for. As there is in your home country, there's a multitude of different sort of properties here. Are you looking for a holiday home? Are you looking for full-time living? Are you looking for a villa, an apartment by the coast? Are you looking for a townhouse? Are you looking something, a big country property, something that you can walk into the village? Are you looking for something with a communal pool? Have a really good idea of what it is that you're looking for, and then target those sorts of properties. And this also means, you know, your exact budget, being aware of the costs associated with buying, all of the little nuances. All of these videos that we do on 2 Minute Tuesday are to give you all of the information that you need so that you can make an informed buying choice when you come to buying. But also, it's a huge resource. I mean, there's what's this, 186, this video. We've also got all the ebooks, and we've got the articles that you can download to give you the information so that even before you make the decision about the property that you buy, to be able to refine your choice from all of these properties into something that you're going to find more suited to your requirements. So the first thing you need to do is obviously define your requirements. Okay, so the next item I've got is to research the local market. Now, like the TV show in the UK, location, 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 it's exactly the same here. Obviously, we're based in the Hondon Valley, and so we serve the Hondon Valley and the surrounding areas. And what you should do is define the area that you're looking for. So the Hondon Valley is no good if you're looking to walk to the beach. You can walk to the beach. It will take you quite some time to walk to the beach, but it's possible. However, if you're looking for very pretty villages, an authentic Spanish way of living, big country homes out in the countryside, or very nice houses on an urbanisation, then this is where you should be. So really do a lot of research about the area that you're looking for and how you're going to use the property, how often you're going to use the property. And again, you're narrowing down from this many properties down to ones that are going to be better suited to your requirements. One sort of final thing about researching your area, and it means that if you know the area that you're going to be looking in and you are concentrating on properties in that particular area, when something comes along that looks to be really good value, you're going to be informed about that particular area. So you're going to know the value of the property. So when something good becomes available, if you're in a position, you can snap it up. We recently had a property on the market. We sold it within 30 minutes of, in fact, actually putting on our Facebook page that one of our clients that have been out with us who lives in Hondon had seen the property on our Facebook page, immediately called for a viewing. We were able to accommodate them the following day. They were in, they saw the property, they snapped it up instantly. But if you are aware of the value of these sort of properties when they become available, then you will be in a position to snap it up as well if you're lucky enough to have something come along when you're looking. So I've got next is if you are looking to purchase and you need finance, which is an incredibly small number of people when they purchase here in Spain, because most people have sold up in their country of origin and they're using the proceeds of the sale. So, for example, in the UK or Holland or Belgium, and then they're buying a property here. However, we do occasionally have clients that need finance. Now, think about it. If you're the vendor of a property and somebody comes to you and says, okay, I want to buy your house, but I need to secure a mortgage in order to do so, the vendor is never going to take the property off the market and reserve it for you to allow you the time to go and obtain a mortgage. So it's very important that if you do need finance in order to purchase a property here in Spain, that you get an offer in principle, or you've done your research and spoken to the banks, things like this, so that if you do spot the property that you want, you can turn around to the potential or to the vendor and say, I've already started the steps of obtaining finance and the bank have told me I can purchase up to this value. So without an offer in principle, I, as an agent, wouldn't accept an offer from a buyer if they needed finance in order to purchase. We would express their interest to the vendor, but until you are able to sign a contract, pay a deposit, and have a completion date on that contract, you can't really make an offer to buy a property. So arrange your finance in advance or start the ball rolling in advance. Okay, the next thing I've got is find a reputable estate agent, and that should be a little bit easier now than it was. Agents now have to be registered, licensed, insured, that they'll have done 200 hours of courses and things like this, and they pay insurance, registered with the Valencian community, and you should find on their website or on their social media, they should have it plastered all over with their, in this region, it's RAICV. And also, if they've gone on and become a member of API, then they will have their API accreditation on on their website as well. So at least it gives you a little bit more confidence in the agent that you're choosing. If they don't have any of that accreditation, then you know what to do. The next point is, again, this is a bit of a sort of summary point, but it's plan your trip wisely. The last thing you want to do is make the trip that you're coming over to Spain, whether it's for 2 days, 5 days, 7 days, whatever, is make it into a property viewing marathon, because we have clients who come over and they say, we're going to be spending the next 2 weeks looking at properties, and then they contact us in 10 days' time, and they say, what was that property that we looked at? That's, you know, you can become property blind by seeing too many properties. And my real advice is give the agents as much information as you possibly can as to what you're looking for. There is no such thing as too much information. So give the agents as much information as possible and let them narrow down the choices. You have a shared goal with the agent. They want to sell you a property, you want to buy a property. And as a real estate agent, we have to put, if my job is to listen to what you're saying and put you in front of the property that you're looking for, or nudge you in the right direction to find you that property. So don't try and see 100 houses when you're here, because you will not remember the houses that you're looking at. You will forget great houses. There is no purpose in doing that. All you're doing is spending time and energy looking at unsuitable properties. If you define your search as keep going from here to here, then you will look at 5, 6, 10 properties, but you don't really need to look at any more, because if you're saying you need a house with a big kitchen, why are you looking at houses that maybe haven't got a big kitchen? And there's no point in looking at 100 houses when if you give your agents enough information, they'll define the search for you. And the final thought really is just a summary of everything, is by clearly defining what you're looking for and informing everybody involved in the search process, you will streamline everything. And your time when you're here in Spain looking at property is limited. And so it makes sense to do as much homework as you possibly can when you're sat at home on your computer, sending emails to agents and things like this. Because when you've got your feet on the ground and when your bum is on the seat of the agent's car and you're driving around, if you're driving 45 minutes in one direction to go and look at a house that is wholly unsuitable for you because the house is wrong or the area is wrong, and you're at the house for 40 minutes and then you're driving back, you've spent 2 hours, 2.25 hours looking at a totally unsuitable property. So do your homework now and you'll save an awful lot more time when your feet are on the ground and time is more valuable to you. So that's it for this week's episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. It's all about preparing for the trip over here to Spain. So hopefully the 10 minutes or so that you've invested in watching this will help you save more time when you come to look at properties. So that's it for this week's episode. Hopefully you've enjoyed it. My details are on the screen at the moment. If you have any questions or queries, please don't hesitate to contact me. We're more than happy to help out, and we'll look forward to seeing you for the next episode of 2 Minute Tuesday with Hondon Valley Homes. Till then, have a great day. Adios.